So this situation is very dark, but we're going to cover it because it's going to be a lesson for all the young men on this channel. So let's get into it. For context, Sha'Carri is an Olympic sprinter. She is good at what she does. She's fast. There's a lot of controversy about her in the earlier times of 2020 or something like that. But now she's being able to accomplish her dreams and things of that nature. So we thank God for that. However, recently she's been involved in some controversy due to, from what I can understand, her being in the airport with her boyfriend, another Olympic star. And what ended up happening is that she got arrested for domestic violence. Domestic violence in the sense that she was in the airport putting hands on her boyfriend, which is wild. You know, for her to do that. Anyways, let me focus on tell you guys what happened. She put hands on her boyfriend and got arrested. And obviously the boyfriend has come out talking about how, like, oh, she's a good person, things of that nature, X, Y, and Z.
Actually, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it was just a sucky situation all around. Like, I don't feel as if, like, she should have been arrested. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you know, people have discussions and emotions and stuff like that. And she have, like, things that she need to work on for herself, of course. And so do I, so do you, like, everybody. And I'm the type of guy, like, I'm in the business of just, like, extending grace and mercy and love. And I feel as if, like, I don't try to look at obstacles either. Like, I just look at, like, situations like this to just, like, you know, take a step back, analyze yourself mentally, and then just try to see what you can do to be your best self so that you can move forward, so you can just be the type of person and a human that God needs you to be for his kingdom and for his glory. And so that's kind of how I look at the situation. And, like, and I hate the narrative too of just, like, you know what I'm saying, it's so negative. But like I said, it's just like in the state of Seattle, even talking to the cop or whatever, he was just like, it really was nothing I could do. And just like, I understood. But I mean, like I said, it was just a sucky situation. But she's a human being and a great person. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like, we've been able to be, like, really good teammates, like, all year. And I hate that narrative too because, you know, us coming together, like, we're just two, like, real dominant personalities. And she's, to me, the best female athlete in the world. Like, I see it every day.
Which may be true, but young man, she still put hands on you. And this is a thing. I want to cover this story because I've seen a lot of men in a similar situation like this, right? Where, you know, they allow certain types of disrespect from women. And they think it makes them so noble and so nice and so loving. But it actually enables that woman to do more BS. I ain't going to talk about the vice versa. We're just talking about men in relationships. One thing men need to understand about the position in a relationship is that they are the leader. And when you are the leader in a relationship in a biblical context, you are responsible for the home you build, the way the people around you behave, and the overall results that happen, whether it be within your household or around everyone else in society. So when we relate back to this individual where his girlfriend has the confidence to put hands on him in public, lets me know that this has happened more than once. And number two, this is like this, you know, on a constant basis. And it may have started off as a little trickle effect, but now it's full-blown disrespect in public, which means that this has been happening for a while inside the house, behind closed doors, around the four walls where no one can see. And at that point, when I see situations where it's like, oh, this girl was hitting on him and stuff like that, I don't feel sorry for men like that, to be honest with you. I really don't. I can understand why they're like that, but I don't feel sorry for them for the sense that you are training that woman to be unruly. And when I say training, I mean like you're teaching her that this is okay because you're going to be understanding. You're going to be there for her. You're going to be so loving. Point blank, period. The moment we talk about cheating a lot in this culture, but we don't talk enough about when someone puts their hands on you. When someone decides that they're going to put their hands on you to physically hurt you, that is another high form of disrespect that is on par with cheating. And that should not be taken lightly at all. Young men watching this, as a man, It is your responsibility to choose the right partner, assess your partner, put into check bad behavior, and if none of that works, bin off that partner. From the moment you get involved in an interaction with a woman, it is your responsibility to choose well. Only God can help you choose well. Only God can help you choose the right woman. It is your responsibility to choose well. Don't come here saying, oh, but she hit me this. It was your responsibility in the first place to make sure you chose a woman that wouldn't even dare do that to you. And even if there was things where it's like she's raising her voice or she's about to do some crazy ish, bear in mind, I'm only talking to the men that aren't doing these things to provoke that reaction out of somebody. I'm talking to the men that, you know, where their woman is just so emotionally stable that they just do crazy ish like this, right? From the moment you see that, you are meant to check that behavior, not understand it. You can understand it, be like, I sympathize and I get it. But if you do that again, you have to go, because you're going to put me in a position where I'm going to get in trouble. You're going to mess up our relationship and I can't trust you. That's what you're meant to do. And then if she does it again, you are meant to get rid of her completely, because that's to let you know that she's not listening to what she knows she has to do. She's listening to her emotions. And if the woman is more loyal to her emotions than she is to you, you are going to run into nothing but chaos in the future. Many times we see men that are married or in relationships go into situations where they're being domestic violence, or it may be bad behavior. And it's like the woman never starts off like that. You train your woman with how big her muscles get. You understand? You teach your woman how to treat you. You teach your woman what is acceptable. And you teach your woman especially, right? Because there's this part as well where you give empty threats. If you do this again, I'm going to do this. And then they do that again and you don't do that. You just to let that woman know that, oh, he's going to forgive me. Oh, he's not really going to be angry about that. They will do it again because they know you're not going to do anything about it. So when you see cases like this where the guys come out saying, oh, she's not a bad person, my brother, for the simple fact she put hands on you, she's a bad person, right? There is no two ways about it. Your partner put your hands on you, they're a bad person. But I can understand his feelings are involved. And this is what, love, you need to understand. Your feelings can be involved, but you must hold down your boundaries. Otherwise, it's going to go left. You cannot just be saying because you love her, you allow her to move any type of way, yada, yada, yada. That's not how life works, my friend. It's not how life works. I love pizza, but I'm not going to eat it every day because I know that my wonderful physique is going to get out of shape. Do you get what I'm saying? It doesn't add up. It doesn't add just because something seems that way. You know, pizza is delicious. Pizza is amazing. Pizza is nice. Pizza, I could eat that every day. Right? But doesn't mean that the feel afterwards is going to be good just because it feels nice. And a lot of you seem to mix that up as well. I don't even know if that was a good analogy, but this is the case where it's like, just because she says she loves you, or she buys you gifts, or she does this or does that, that makes her a good person. Because, yeah, I mean, she only hit me one time. She only hit me and stuff like that. That's not how it works. Anyone can buy you a gift. Anyone can do stuff for you. But respect has to come first. In no manner should your woman be coming up to you in private, let alone in public. At all.
My son, he's 24.
Already? Oh my goodness.
He is doing something to help himself now because he know I was going to be through with him. Because he had a girlfriend, his mother told me that girl likes to fight him. And I told him, hey man, let me tell you something about a girl who likes to fight. You're the one that's going to get in trouble for it. I don't care how much she hits you. If she hits you, you're supposed to get away from her. Because you're only human, you're going to hit her back. And when you hit her back, you're going to get in trouble. Long story short, he called a domestic for hitting her. And I'm like, what did you think was going to happen? He's been trying to communicate with her because he's out here on the West Coast in this program to help better himself.
Right.
I said, you're communicating with her. You know everything you text her and say to her, they're going to bring that up in court because she has a case against you. I saw him freeze when I said that because he wasn't thinking. He's young, naive, just like this other young man who runs track. They don't understand that they are in a situation where you're about to get delivered to the system. That's why I told him, everything you say to that young woman, you're going to be in trouble. I was like, God is showing you everything you need to see. And if you be dumb after this, it ain't nothing I can do to save you. You got to have some common sense in the world.
I know a lot of us guys can be understanding about, oh, but she, she's going through an emotional moment. Maybe she's on a period and she's been nice to me here, she's been nice to me there. That don't matter. And that's where a lot of you guys mess up. You guys think you don't know her like I do. I don't need to know her like you do, my friend. I don't need to know her like you do. I see BS and I call that out. The common thing that I see guys say to make excuses for this kind of bad behavior, whether it be hitting on you or cussing you out or doing some bizarre is that she's going through a lot. Nigga, you're going through a lot as well. But you're not out here punching her. You're not out here punching people at your workplace. Guys, we have this thing where we naturally feel sorry for the person that we love. You get what I mean? And that's always going to be a negative if not done properly, because you can sympathize with someone. Doesn't mean you excuse their bad behavior. Everybody's going through bad situations, my friend. Everyone you know is going through something bad. But you don't see them doing all kinds of crazy stuff and being a terror to society. Yet your girl gets the excuse. For what? You're not hitting her when you have a bad day. It doesn't matter if, this person just passed away or like the doctor has diagnosed her. That's your problem. You guys are dealing with mental health patients and stuff like that. It doesn't matter what she's going through. Everybody's going through issues. That's life. Why does she get an excuse to do dumb-ish? Better yet, if she's going through a tough time, why ain't she hitting her friends? Why ain't she hitting her manager? I'm pretty sure she rants about her manager all the time. Oh, my manager's being this, that, and the third. She ain't hitting her manager. She ain't hitting her friends. She ain't hitting her mom. She ain't hitting her dad. All these people that she rants about, she ain't hitting them, but she wants to hit you. She wants to cuss you out. The things that she does to you, she doesn't do to everyone else. And that should let you know. I should even get you even more angry to know that it's selective. It's selective. You're the punching bag. And you're sat there like a goofy, like, oh, she's going through a lot.
Gosh, something wrong here.
We're all going through a lot. You guys need to understand how to sympathize, not excuse. Sympathize, not excuse. Meaning, I sympathize and I understand what you're going through. But it doesn't matter how many, I'm having a panic attacks you're having. It doesn't matter, you're having an emotional moment. The doctor diagnosed me with this. I don't give a damn about all of that. I'm not going to use that to excuse your nonsense. You got to pack your bags and go. That's what you guys need to do. That's what you guys need to do. Stop making excuses for terrible behavior. And whether you're a church person, a Christian or not, don't give me that excuse of we all have our flaws, we all have our mistakes. Flaws are like, I tend to shut down when I'm angry, or things like that. But domestic violence is a different level. That's not something you should just understand and count as a flaw. That's not a flaw. That's a disrespect and a threat on your life. Whether it be you passing away, they could potentially do that, or put you in a spot where you could go to jail. It's not a flaw. It's not. So you guys, I know a lot of you guys, the first situation where like a girl said, I'll off myself if you leave me, for things of that nature. She's not going to do it. I promise you, she's going to be fine. And if she does do it, let her do it. You're not going to allow anyone to manipulate you anymore. Doesn't matter if they say they're going to have a panic attack. Doesn't matter if they say they're going to off themselves. Doesn't matter if they say they're going through a tough time and parents pass away. Doesn't matter. None of that excuses the BS. But some of you guys will still watch this video and not hear me. And that's the sad thing, because you have no idea how messed up of a situation you are in right now. Understand? Not even God agrees with what you're doing. This whole mercy thing and X, Y, and Z. Like Corey said, God will show you the stuff, and now it's up to you if you want to still be stupid. There's many times in the Bible that men who are just understanding and stuff like that got burnt. So this is not a God thing or a Christian thing to do. This is a foolish thing to do, because you are allowing someone to play with your life. Fact of the matter is, doesn't matter how well you know her, doesn't matter how much she's going through and stuff like that, you do not allow that at all. There is never an excuse for domestic violence. There is never an excuse for cheating. There's never an excuse for anything like that. And if you allow it, or any type of situation happens like that, don't look at any of, I don't feel sorry for you, because you had the chance to make sure that was put in check. So young men, have more self-respect, have more boundaries, and be firm. Remember, how you treat your woman's behavior is how she's going to move, and that is what you're training her to do. Do not ever allow such nonsense to fly in your section. Otherwise, you are going to regret the day that you met that woman, and things are going to go so sour that you won't even remember the good anymore. It's going to mentally drain you and X, Y, and Z. Remember, the Bible said it's better to be in the corner of the attic by yourself than be with the quarrelsome woman. And the fact of the matter is this: she may be nice in some cases, but what is she doing? She's taking it too far, putting hands on you and stuff like that. I don't feel sorry for this guy, but at the same time, I feel bad for the fact that he's justifying it. Clearly, this has happened so many times that, oh, she's a good person, she's trying X, Y, and Z. Maybe he's protecting her, who knows? But nah, man, it doesn't matter what good stuff someone has done, man. Pretty sure Hitler was nice to his children and wife, still murdered a bunch of people. But anyways, man, learn from this situation, right? Don't ever fuck them and fuck their sob story. Fuck their, oh, but I'm going through this. You demand respect. And whether they're going through a situation or not, you're going to get that respect. God bless taking us. See you guys next video.